Yo guys, it's CJ Rage here today, bringing you a video on like a guide to rushing. Now, rushing is part of Black Ops 3. That isn't that big, to be honest, I know. So why I'm making a video on it, because it can be really helpful if you get it right. So I'm going to give you a little guidance on how to get it right. Some tips and tricks in a 2-part or 3-part series. But this first part is all about your class setup, your specialist, and your score streak. So let's get into it. So first, I've got the VMP. It's a really good gun. It's one of the second highest firing rate in the game compared to the Vesper, I think. So it's great for rushing into spawn and close range encounters, and can be short to medium as well, whereas the Vesper is just super short. I've got quick draw in stock on this just for movement and agility, because I would put grip on it, but the VMP's recoil isn't too bad, so I've got stock in quick draw. For my perks, I've got Sixth Sense to help with close encounters and knowledge of where the enemies are, along with Flat Jacket, because if you are spawn trapping, there is a good chance someone's gonna try and throw a frag at you. So that's why I would put Flat Jacket on. Scavenger, if you go on those kill streaks, you will need to replenish your ammo. I know the VMP's got 40 bullets per mag, and I think it's got 4 mags, so 160 bullets in it. But if you're going for like those nuclears and stuff like that, that's not going to happen without Scavenger. Now I've got Fast Hands for aiming fast after sprinting, yet again helpful in close encounters, movement, getting away quickly. And I've also got Gung Ho, yet again the same reason I've got Fast Hands. So that is my first class I recommend. Now the second class, I don't actually have it, but you can trust me, because my brother's got the Vesper in gold, and I've played with this class on his Xbox before, and it is great on like Combine, because I don't actually have Nuketown, which is a bit crappy, but the class would be quick draw, grip, and stock using primary gunfire, as you can see down there, which would take up those other 2 attachments there and fill the class up. They'll go Flat Jacket, Fast Hands, Scavenger, and Gung Ho. Pretty similar to the VMP, but instead of going with 2 perk wild cards, I've gone with 1. The reason I go with grip on Vesper is because it's got insane recoil. The mags are quite small on it, so I had to stick perk 2 wild card on and put Scavenger and Fast Hands on, so therefore there was no Sixth Sense with perk 1. So yeah, that's the classes. I recommend you try them. Pause the video, go create them, and then come back and watch this next part. So specialist. Now there are a couple of specialists you can use, which is not rejack, glitch, which is quite underrated. If you're playing core, get into a sticky situation, it's a good second chance, I guess, or a rewind, and just enables you to get back into position. Vision pulse can be alright, I guess, but it's not a personal preference. Overdrive, no. Don't use any of the weapons, they won't help when it comes to Russians, as they just slow you down, in all honesty. Rejack, no, 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 no rejack. Rejack is bad. Psychosis is great if you've got yourself in a little situation and you need a little help. Sometimes I tend to pretend to be like a clone and walk around, which is quite fun. But yeah, it can distract the enemy and give you that extra second, so I definitely recommend Psychosis or glitch, because they can get you out of those sticky situations. Obviously active camo could be helpful, but if you're in their spawn and one of them sees you go into active camo, you will get sprayed at. And heat wave, I just don't really see the point in it, to be honest. So yeah, score streaks, however, I haven't gone with any early score streaks apart from Hardened Sentry to act as the second man for you, I guess. Hater is possibly the most important one, as it just gives you indication of where the enemies are, with like a live feed. So it's basically like I don't know what they're called, orbital VSAT if you play Black Ops 2. So, that's a hater, and it's really really helpful if you're in this one. Just gives you knowledge of where they are and where you need to go. And I've got, you can either have the mothership GI unit wraps, that's just for getting those extra kills and just frustrating the enemy team, I guess. And if you use wraps, we will never be true friends. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. And yeah, that's all